Good evening, Stanley County and North Carolina. This is Tommy Jordan here, coming to you tonight to talk about shelter in place and stay at home. What it means, what it doesn't mean, and why we're not going to do it yet. At the state level, Governor Cooper does not want to institute a stay at home. They're going to call it stay at home because they know people are horrified of the word shelter in place or stay home policy. People in North Carolina are horrified of the term shelter in place because of what's going on in New York and California. So they're going to wrap a pretty bow around it and give it a nicer name and call it a stay home policy. It's the exact same thing. There's no difference. Don't be confused. Number one, we're in day 14 of our state declared state of emergency, and Governor Cooper does not want to, nor is he likely to institute a statewide stay home. Why? Because he wants to get reelected. It's that simple. Do I blame him? No. Do I agree with him? Yes. In this case, actually, I do. Stay at home statewide is going to be devastating to more businesses than we've already devastated. And at some point in time, there becomes a level at which shutting down businesses starts to cascade into something we can't reverse. So we're not wanting to shut down businesses and the economy any more than we have to. We're doing it in small steps as we need to or as they need to, because we want the option to reverse as quick as possible. Keep in mind, the governor has pretty much said this today. He said, I can't institute a stay at home I can't force you three counties to do it. We either institute a stay at home policy or we don't. And there are a lot of counties in this state that have 0 cases of infection. None. There's none at all. So we're not going to implement a statewide stay home policy when we have counties with 0 infection whatsoever. Why would you totally crash their economies overnight when you don't need to? So that's the state level. County level. Some of you may have seen what Charlotte-Mecklenburg did today about when they released their stay home policy. That has got to be the worst piece of legislation and the worst press release I've ever seen in my entire life. And if any of you guys are from Charlotte while watching this, I hope you're ashamed of yourself. That was pathetic. Don't ever do that again. My God, I could have given a better press release. They wrote this stay home policy that scared the hell out of everyone in Mecklenburg and has everybody asking tons of stupid questions when their stay home policy has no damn teeth to it whatsoever. Their policy sounds like we're going to have the cops write you tickets. No, they're not. Why? Their courts are closed. They're not writing tickets. We're going to have you arrested. No, you're not. You're not going to arrest a single damn person for violating stay home. Why? Because the cops are not going to do it and you can't make them. Because police departments are too friggin' busy doing other stuff. They're not arresting people for violating stay home. That's just stupid. I don't even know why you bother to advertise that. Second, your stay home policy, third maybe, has so many loopholes that it's not even a stay home policy. It's like stay at home unless you are any of these critical businesses, which makes sense. Hardware stores, doctor's offices, medical supply, transport, whatever. And then or you're one of these kind of sort of important businesses, which is a whole bunch of other businesses, or you're one of these businesses. And it pretty much means if you work the fast food window at McDonald's, you can still go to work. Therefore, if a McDonald's worker can go to work uninterrupted, it's not a policy. I'm just saying, it's not a stay home policy. Okay? If McStupid can still go to the drive-thru and screw up my coffee every day, it's not a stay-at-home policy. All right? Let's just be clear about that. It's just a policy. You call it a stay-at-home policy because you want to appear hard on people, and in reality, it's just a dumb policy. Now, will Stanley County do one? Probably, maybe. Shmaybe. I'll say that. Shmaybe. Will we do it now? No. Are we going to do it anytime in the near future? Not if I have anything to say about it. Of course, I only have 1 of 7 votes, but that vote's going to be hell no. Because we already have businesses that are not... There are businesses that you went to last week in Stanley County that you'll never get to go to again. Let me be clear. That's the reality. There are business owners who don't know it yet, but are never going to open their doors again. That sucks. Don't get me wrong. I mean, hell, I could be one of them in a matter of weeks or months. So could my wife. We both own businesses. We may be a business that you never get to free equal again if this thing continues long enough. So no, we're not going to randomly start shutting things down to further kill the economy just because people can't act like adults. You want to fix the problem? Stay home. You don't need a policy. You need some common sense. Stay home. How many other ways do you have to say it? Shelter in place or stay home. Whatever the hell you want to call it, just do it. Stop going to public places. I wanted to see about getting people out to use parks. You know why we had to shut a park down? We had to shut a park down because human beings were crapping in it. I mean, actually taking a dump in the park where other people could see it. And then those people are calling going, hey, I'm watching a guy take a shit in the park. And we're like, really? So yeah, that's what people actually do. So we're having to shut down even more things because people are apparently dirty, stinky, nasty animals that can't control themselves. So rise up above your primordial self for just a minute and stay home. That's all you have to do. If you are healthy and you have to run errands for someone else or go to work, do those things. Go to work, go to the grocery store, grab some food on your way home, grab some food for your neighbor if you need to, if they're older, grab food for them, bring it to them. Preferably don't go in the house, stay outside, go, hey, Miss Jones, here's your food. Be a good neighbor. Be good to your friends, be good to your coworkers, be good to your teammates, be good to your employees if you can. But don't try to go to Sonic and sit outside. We actually had to call the police on people the other day to get them to disperse from Sonic because Sonic was just letting people sit outside at tables, chock full of each other, one on top of each other. That's what these more strict policies keep doing, is trying to prevent you people from being idiots. So if you just stop being an idiot, we wouldn't have this problem. And putting a shelter in place order in Stanley County at this point in time would simply be legislating idiocy into submission. And at this point in time, that's not a smart idea. There may become a time where we don't have a choice and we have to do it. And it'll be a choice that I'm sure we choose to do with a lot of fear and trepidation. But we're not there yet, and we're not going to do it tomorrow. We're probably, like I said, 2 weeks out from doing it. Today's March 24th. We're probably first week of April, the end of the first week of April at the earliest, unless things change. If going off the population density numbers of Charlotte and other places, and that's one of the factors that we use, how many people are sick per capita, how are things being affected per capita before counties make these decisions, we're nowhere near where those counties are. So we're still way down here compared to them being way up here in terms of infection per capita. So that's why they're doing it. If we can keep it down here, we don't need to do it. If we start to climb up, well, we're going to have to do it. But currently the mitigation factors that we've done here have apparently worked pretty well. So keep it up and stay home. That's all we can say. If you don't, you're only hurting yourself, okay? That's it, guys. It's Tommy Jordan. I hope you have a great night. Stay safe. Stay home. All right? I'm out.